Okay. One of the things that I want to share with you tonight is I want to talk about, we've talked some about this in the past, but I want to talk a little bit more and expand a little bit more on it. I want to talk about things that keep you away from your soul, okay? That pull you away from your true self. And this is also in conjunction with why it's so important to release emotions and past experiences. Okay? Because they're what keep you from your soul. They're what keeps you from connecting to your spirit more fully. Okay? So, what those past emotions and past experiences are greed, okay? Gluttony, meaning you want everything, greed, okay? Adultery, of course, we know that, right? We all know that. That doesn't need to be addressed. Anger. Oh, there's a big one. Anger. Anger moves you away from your soul. So when you're driving in the car and you're cut off and you respond angrily, guess what you've just done? You've cut yourself off from your higher power, from your true self, from your soul. Do you see how easy it is? Selfishness is another one. So that's the reason that is so important and why it's so possible right now, going into 2012, to release these past emotions and past experiences. Because in the past, you haven't had that opportunity. You haven't been as highly developed as you are now. So is there any questions around that? Those are also emotions that keep you from moving into neutrality, as we've talked about. And neutrality is the most powerful place you can be. That's when you're at your peak power.
So can I clarify that you're talking about past life experiences, that you repressed emotions, and in my experience you tend to repeat them over and over in other lifetimes if that basic anger, core trauma isn't released. So that is that what you're talking about, how we carry these experiences
that can be it,
and build on the
and build on
and
yes.
It just gets deeper and deeper.
Yes, yes, yes. And you also need to remember, one of the reasons, see, you choose to take those emotions from lifetime to lifetime. Because actually when Jesus was crucified, he actually died so you didn't have to do that. But as human beings, we tend to do that. Okay? We tend to keep those emotions repeating because we don't release them from lifetime to lifetime. So the soul knows, the body doesn't. And that's the reason that you keep repeating them. Because they're not released from the soul, they're not released from the body, they're not released from the emotions.
And there might be many circumstances where you don't have the opportunity.
Well, in the past there wasn't the opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You often would die from the impact of the trauma and not have an opportunity to release the emotions.
And in the past, it hasn't been time to necessarily release them either, okay? Because it was called survival. You know, you were more busy about surviving than working on yourselves. So now you've moved into a time where you can do that. And the energy is now supporting that because it's risen. So you can rise to meet that.
I find this very interesting because it just ties in with my question about anger. I feel like I am looking for a man that I've had a past life with, or many past lives. I have never been so angry at a person ever in my life. Every day. I want to know how to release this because I physically can't take it. And I know it's a past life thing. It just has to be because it's so odd.
Well, what do you think the lesson there is for you to learn? What's the opportunity that's been created there? Well, first of all, the first opportunity is the anger that you understand and you're willing to address it. That's the first opportunity, correct?
Well, yeah, it's anger. I'm very frustrated, very angry with
Yeah.
him.
So, but I'm asking you to do is to move, like the old energy, okay? You're moving into the 2012, right? So that's a new energy. That's a higher vibrational energy, okay? So what I'm asking you to do is to move here into the higher energy, into neutrality, okay? And view it from up here. So what have you gained from this experience as opposed to what are you putting up with?
You know, I thought I had raised my vibration pretty well, and now this experience is just,
That's okay.
I'm way down here again.
That's okay though. That's what you're here to do. And that's what 2012 is about. That's part of it, is being able to address these old emotions and old past experiences. But what I would like for you to do is to raise your vibrational energy up here so that you can see what have you gained from this. What have you learned about yourself? Not this other person, but yourself.
I think I've learned that I can speak up and still be safe.
So you're stepping more fully into your power. Wonderful.
When does it end? I can't